isn't Banana Island. It's not Eco-Atlantic either. But make no mistake, this quiet, powerful pocket of Victoria Island is the chapter you didn't see coming. Right here, tucked between fortune, is a project rewriting the rules of urban luxury. Not just for show-offs, but for visionaries. It is called the Autobiography. Victoria Island to witness a revolutionary project, and before the project is launched into the market, the foundations done, first floor done, and every brick laid here is backed by some of the most trusted names in construction. The renowned BCL contractors, Play-In Architecture, Bosch, and Option Design from Dubai for the finishing. This isn't just real estate. This is legacy. You have handled several projects, but what would you tell them to do if they were to pick amongst all your projects? Which would you tell them to buy into?
Of course, Autobiography.
Exactly. We're going to tell them come and
Yeah,
invest.
because all the lesson learned is transferred here.
Exactly.
So this is the current image of BCL.
Wow, wow, beautiful. 8 stories of intentional living rising in the heart of Victoria Island's journey. Just minutes from 4 Points by Sheraton, Trinity Towers, the Palms Mall, Oriental Hotel, Coptic Hospital, Seplat Oil and Gas, Black Diamond Hotel, the Coastal Road, and the list is endless. But without the noise, the chaos, or the rush. An 8-story wonder that offers what no one dares. A 24-seater private IMAX cinema, a concert at your service 24/7, valet, business lounge, co-working space, a spa-worthy wellness facility, and a family-centric swimming pool. Think about it. How many apartments do you know that come with their own story? Well, this is writing yours. And today, I'm with the builders, BCL, the minds who don't just build, but deliver. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome with me, Mr. Delgam and Mr. Amante from BCL. It's great to have you here. So tell us about this project. You have delivered several iconic projects. Why do you want to associate yourself with Autobiography?
Okay, as BCL is a construction company that has been operating for over 30 years. We have specializing in high-rise building, luxury villas, to turnkey projects.
All right.
So we are dedicated to delivering servicing that meets and even exceeds the client expectation and requirements. So we are here at Autobiography project to make these projects alive, of luxurious 8th floor of 3 blocks residential development in Didiolo Estates.
Great. So your other projects, can you tell us the capacity, what you've done? Because it's one thing to build, it's another to tell us about the capacity. We have a lot of builders who build bungalows. You can't compare them to high-rise.
Yeah, exactly.
What capacity, what kind of buildings have you done in the past?
We have done iconic tower projects.
Okay.
And we are also doing sky villas and Paramount towers. And we are doing also Orange Residence in Ikoyi. And we have done Bolo View project on Okotepo and we have done also. Actually, now we are also doing more projects.
Okay.
Yes.
Great. So capacity is not a question here.
Yes.
It's something that you've done over and over again.
Yes.
And autobiography is just a piece of cake, right?
Just a piece of cake for us. Yeah.
Now, people often associate off-plan with uncertainty. We can look at what's happening currently in the Nigerian real estate market. Lots of abandoned projects. I know that you guys deliver, but I'm sure people watching want to know, what are you promising in terms of timely delivery, in terms of the quality of build?
Thank you very much. For a successful project, like you said, it has to be delivered timely, and then meet the quality expectation as per specification. So likening uncertainty to off-plan sales strategy, in BCL, the reverse is the case. We apply a top-notch approach, project management approach. We do some form of SWOT analysis. In SWOT analysis, we would have been able to identify the weaknesses and the opportunity as well. We also do risk management approach. In risk management approach, we've been able to identify certain material that would have been fluctuated along the line within the scope of the project or the timeline of the project. For example, in autobiography, we have 13 months delivery. So most of the construction materials we've already tied down, we've already procured, we've already bought, and we have our yard where we stock all this material, where we have our equipment. And then in terms of quality approach, we are quality ourselves, because the great percentage of the construction aspect is in the concrete.
Yes.
And we have our batching plant. So we have a joint venture with Lafarge. So we produce concrete ourselves. So to that extent of doing a joint venture with Lafarge.
All right.
So more contributing to the Lafarge is a partnership. So it's in terms of quality, we drive quality because we have all the necessary equipment, we have the technique, we have the methodology, even the resources we have. Thank you.
Wow. Wow. I think you need nothing else to convince you that this project is here to stay and your funds are safe. It's not like every other off-plan. This is secure. Everything has been bought. Now we're going to walk into autobiography. I mean, right here, we're at the exterior of autobiography. It's an expansive land, so you're sure of space. It's not crunched up together. They've spoken about the quality. You're getting the very best of development. Now let's take a walk. We are now inside autobiography itself, and you can see that the construction is progressing. So, I mean, tell us about this particular project. What should clients expect?
The building, actually, it's an 8 floors building.
Okay.
We have a space optimization. We have a roof top swimming pool there to make it unique. We are also, as a BCL, we are going to commitment and dedicated to give them the best quality we have in Nigeria.
Wow.
Then the design, the 3D, the curves on the building,
those curves,
even make it attractive to everybody.
That seems technical.
To make it, yes. Yes.
Great, great. That's good. Do you have anything to say, Mr. Mante?
Aside the space optimization approach we are giving it, beyond our SWOT analysis, we use some new technology in obtaining the expected finishes.
Okay.
Like the power floating machine that we use for top-notch concrete finish expectation, especially on the ground floor, right? And then all the necessary curve that you see in the 3D, that involve a lot of technology. We generate the coordinates of all those curves, impute in our total station, and our surveyors call out all those points, and behold, you have it on the floor. And we implement exactly what we have in the 3D. So that is the top-notch approach we are giving.
Beautiful.
And that is what we are going to do differently from others. What seems to be a challenge, we've been able to itemize them and then optimize them and then use all the necessary opportunity we have in them and turn it into opportunity. Thank you.
Beautiful. All right, now let's talk about the foundation. It goes beyond the exterior facade and the beauty. If the foundation is not solid, danger is just within, the project. So what can you say about the kind of foundation that has been done?
Yes, the foundation, of course, before anything is done, we engage in geotechnical reports of the soil. We did the soil test, and based on the soil test, the design is done by the structural engineer. And of course, when the design is done, it was designed to be a pie foundation.
Okay.
So before ever the foundation is done, the pie foundation was done. All the pie ponds were established, piling done, and the pie cap is a pie raft in a sense. It's not the usual pie cap approach. So we gave it a pie raft. There's a difference between a pie cap and a pie raft. Irrespective of the cost, we didn't mind to do a pie raft. A pie raft is a combination of cap all together. So the building, in a sense, is 8 floors, but the foundation is meant to carry as many floors as possible.
Wow.
So we in BCL, we design for the worst. So, and that is what we have done in the project. Thank you. Yeah.
So nothing like collapse.
No.
Nothing like that.
The grade of the concrete is far beyond the expectation. We have 40 Newton per square millimeter as against 30, which is prevalent everywhere.
Wow, this is beautiful. I mean, because behind the scenes are very much important in construction. What we get to see outside, the beauty, the 3D, the exterior facade, the lights, what happens behind is even more important than all those aesthetics. So having you break this down, of course, to everyone buying, you're not just buying the beauty, you're buying all of this here set. You want to be sure that your project passes the structural integrity, and I think it has done just that.
Yes,
all right, so you're on the first floor. How soon would this particular block be completed?
Yes, before the end of the month. Today is 21st. In our calculation, on the 28th, the floor is casted.
Okay. So is this one going to be ready December 2026 or some of the other blocks too?
Yes, it is simultaneously done. So, and the advantage is the crane is going to optimize this process and finish the 3 block at the same time.
Okay.
So all would finish in December 2026, right?
Yes, 2026. Thank you so much, Mr. Delgam.
Yes.
I got that. Thank you, Mr. Amanze. It's
Thank
great
you very
to
much.
be on this project, and it's great to have you, talk to our investors. What can you say to them? I mean, you have handled several projects, but what would you tell them to do if they were to pick amongst all your projects? Which would you tell them to buy into?
Of course. Autobiography.
Exactly. We're going to tell them come and
Yeah,
invest.
because,
Of course.
all the lesson learned is transferred here. So this is the current image of BCL.
Wow. Wow. Beautiful. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
There is no launch on this. This is an exclusive sale, exclusive to Eden Oasis alone. And look, we have apartments available at the early bird price. 1-bedroom apartment, 2-bedroom with a BQ, 3-bedroom apartment with a BQ, and a 3-bedroom maisonette on 3 floors with a swimming pool, a private pool with 2 BQs. This is nothing like you've seen before. On 3 floors, 3-bedroom maisonette. Now, the prices start from 240 million naira. For more inquiries on the other prices, you know what to do. Call the numbers on your screen today. And there you have it, an 8-story wonder of prime real estate. We have the 1-bedroom apartment, 2-bedroom apartment with BQ, 3-bedroom apartment with BQ, and the 3-bedroom maisonette penthouse with 2 BQs. The space, it is enormous. It is bigger than what we normally see in VI. The price, very, very competitive. Now let's talk about the maisonette. It's on 3 floors. 3 floors, spacious, and then we have a pent where you have a lounge and a rooftop swimming pool or floating pool exclusively for those who buy the 3-bedroom maisonette. The price is unbeatable. Now, with a 30% down payment and a 24-month spread, you can own something here, either the 1-bedroom apartment, the 2-bedroom apartment, and the 3-bedroom apartment, or the 3-bedroom maisonette. From as low as 240 million naira, you can get an apartment right here. If you're new here, welcome to Eden Oasis channel. Now, right here is where we showcase the finest listings. For more affordable properties, please visit Eden Oasis Updates or follow us on all our social media handles. And yes, we have projects from as low as 58 million, 60 million naira with a flexible plan. So go ahead, run along, follow us on all our social media handles and on Eden Oasis Updates. My name is Confidence, and I am the best broker in Africa.